And let's finish with the media coverage of some important news about how not to spend your money.
And finally, we can reveal the worthy winners, the Choice Shonkies, are the Oscars for dodgy consumer products. And it's very likely you've purchased at least one of these duds yourself.
Yes, this year there were 5 winners of the Choice Shonky Awards, including one very well-known name.
Harvey Norman hits an off note with their stupidly expensive Latitude Finance credit card.
Harvey Norman sells credit cards with interest rates of 22.74%. That's incredibly high when the cash rate is only 0.25%.
Now, Harvey Norman is big business for the media. So, when it came time to parade the winners, there were some awkward moments, like this one.
Let's go to Jonathan Brown, who's from Choice magazine. Who have you named and shamed this year?
We also have Harvey Norman. Now, this is an interesting one because we're
careful, they're a sponsor of Triple M.
So, with Harvey Norman effectively paying some of the bills, what happened next?
The interest rates are pretty high, are they?
well over 22%, which is one of the most expensive on the entire market of credit cards.
Okay. Well,
so you can't accuse them of being shonky. You can say that they charge a lot for their credit card.
Incredible. A live on-air U-turn from Triple M Adelaide's Brecky host. And no doubt because no one spends more on advertising in Australia than Harvey Norman. Last year it spent a whopping $165 million, or $50 million more than Woolies at number 2. And although this year's figures aren't out yet, it's a safe bet Harvey Norman spent even more, thanks to a pandemic-driven retail boom. As the Cairns Post reported,
Harvey Norman has put a huge amount of our marketing budget into print advertising. And all of a sudden, our sales went through the roof.
And he's not kidding. Papers owned by News Corp and Nine have been chock full of Harvey Norman full-page ads, and they've even crowded out front-page news. So, how did those papers report on Harvey Norman's Shonky Award? In short, they didn't. That's right, we can't find any mention of the Shonky Awards this year in any Nine newspaper, print or online, even though they've covered the Shonkies for years. And at News Corp, who've also covered the Shonkies in the past, the only story in the Metro mastheads was in news.com.au, where, surprise, surprise, Harvey Norman's Shonky credit card did not get a mention. And it does not stop there. Nine Radio's new Drive presenter on 2GB, Jim Wilson, loves the Shonkies.
It's that time of the year again when the annual list of Shonkies is revealed. The products and services that promised you the world but failed to deliver.
But in nearly 5 minutes of chat, Jim hit up every Shonky winner except Harvey Norman, before telling listeners...
Well, there's the Shonkies list for 2020 and buyer beware.
Or, in this case, listener beware. And if that's not Shonky, how about Helen Wellings, a long-time consumer champion who also managed to avoid naming you-know-who in 7's 4pm bulletin.
Shonky Awards also went to a store credit card with sky-high interest rates.
A store credit card? What? No name? But at least in the 6pm bulletin, we got to figure out the answer, even if they were too shy to say it.
Latitude store credit cards.
So, why couldn't the Nine papers and News Corp even bring themselves to report on Harvey Norman's Shonky Award? News Corp declined to comment, while James Chessel says Nine papers simply missed the story, that it has nothing to do with ad dollars, and he points out...
We've written critical stories that mention Harvey Norman when appropriate, including a recent investigation into horse cruelty in New South Wales.
2GB's Jim Wilson also denies any commercial pressure and says there simply wasn't time to go into the complexities of credit card financing. But, Jim, all you really needed were 2 words. Harvey Norman. That's all from us tonight. There's more on our website where you can stream or download the programme.